the Los Angeles Dodgers. Because the Dodgers have won the World Series, the natural gut reaction of the fans in a city when their team wins is to burn it down.
No. Are you serious?
We won. Let's burn the city down.
We know that he loves to scratch and sniff and hug and grasp and.
But it doesn't matter because he's an old guy. And it was
I don't know any old guys that goes up to babies that they don't know and start biting and nibbling on them.
But he's
Matt.
the president.
At that moment, he leans down.
And he's like, ah!
And he just grabs your child's leg by the ankle and just starts nomming on it.
I don't think he nommed on it. Let's find this video.
Would you not be like, yo, Trump, bro, it's not like that, bro. This is how you do it. This is the baby's leg in the woman's arm. You go like this. Oh, that's cute. And then you let it go. That's how it works. That's cute. And then you let it go. I was shocked. I mean, we came on the podcast afterwards, and I was like, I can't believe this. I can't believe
this is real.
That Satanists have like 20 different levels of Satanism.
That there are evils in the world that even the Satanists are like, that's too much for
Yes. Why is Reddit going up?
Reddit is mooning right now. And do you know who one of Reddit's largest shareholders is?
One of the newest richest men in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Who's that?
Sam Altman.
Oh, Sam Altman is.
He owns over $1 billion of Reddit stock now.
He can farm all of that for his large language models. It is Halloween, by the way, today, Thursday.
Today is Halloween.
You just pass it out?
We just passed out here.
Okay, you're like that.
Because I am fearful of our neighborhood kids. Because if you are the house that does not give out candy,
that's right.
They may mess with your house later. So I give out extra candy. It's literally like paying off the child mob.
Is this the timeline we're in, Matt?
Hey.
I swear, if aliens came today,
They're like,
We're out of here.
you got it.
Fuck this.
That's exactly what they say. They'd look around and be like,
Yo, bro, let's go back. Like this sucks. I'm pretty sure the Dodgers just won the World Series. Why are they burning the city? This species has de-evolved, where their actions and behaviors after winning is destroying everything.
they come in, they're like,
Oh, the air must be unbreathable. Everyone's wearing a mask.
like, no, it's the virus. They're like,
There's a virus? Wait, how come nobody died?
can you just imagine coming down and seeing the last 8 years of our lives?
they would see all this and they would get back in that spaceship. They'd look at their green homies and be like,
Bro, fuck this culture. Let's give them 10,000 more years to mature, and then we'll come back. Even the Satanists think it's crazy.
Let's go.
all right, let's do it.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever in the world you are. Welcome to the pack. Welcome to the Matt Kim podcast. I am your host, Matt Kim, joined by my co-host, Mr. Peter Saddington.
He meant Meter Paddington is what he meant to say. Welcome, everybody, guys. Smash the like button. Welcome to actual. We haven't done this on a Thursday in forever.
Well, yeah, happy Free Thinking Thursday. We are, actually, the last episode probably went up yesterday. So maybe a day or two ago. Actually, we are starting to stack them pretty good right now. And we will be doing another end of year review / end of the COVID era. Can we call it that episode?
What?
Right before 2024 election?
Really?
I mean, isn't that what, I feel like 2020 to 2024 was marked by the COVID era.
Could this be the end of the propaganda machine?
Well, with a brand new election and a brand new president, can we finally put an end to that COVID era?
You might be going too far. The COVID era might be extensible, if you know what I mean.
We will talk about that next episode.
I think it sounds more like the New World Order.
Smash the subscribe button and
Did he say subscribe? Oh my God.
Smash that button if you want to see us
boy.
do the year end in review. Well, and it's not year end, but it feels like an era end, by the way.
It's the New World Order starting after January 6th, bro.
even crazier is that last night, the Los Angeles Dodgers are officially the World Series champions. Wait, where is... Oh, Will is playing with the cameras right now. There's a problem because Will is the biggest Yankees fan. And Will is pretty upset because it was a shellacking.
Did you guys get a shellacking?
It's pretty embarrassing. And it happened in New York.
It was the worst.
And New York hates to lose to LA because there's a LA-New York rivalry.
Yeah, East Coast, West Coast.
The ultimate East Coast, West Coast. And New York Yankees got cocksmacked.
How bad was it? The only thing I watch is racing.
They didn't deserve to win.
Oh, it's like that.
It was
so
4-1.
Yeah, it was so bad. The Yankees should have won Game 1 if they didn't make a couple of defensive errors. And it just set the tone from there. And they just made too many errors. Like last night, they were up 5-0, like halfway through the game. And they lost the lead in 1 inning. And they were all unearned runs.
Breakdown.
So it was horrible.
Well,
caved under the pressure. And our buddy who got the huge salary. What's his name? Ohtani?
Yeah.
Yep.
Wins the World Series in his first year, and the Dodgers are going, money well spent.
Not only, well, I don't know if you guys probably know this, right? Baseball falls under sports entertainment.
We're not going to get back into the entertainment argument. We've done that before.
I thought we were going to have a conversation here. Isn't that all part of the plan?
The most interesting thing about the whole entire World Series is the reactions, of course. So apparently, in LA, because the Dodgers have won the World Series, the natural gut reaction of the fans in a city when their team wins is to burn it down.
No. Are you serious?
We won. Let's burn the city down.
I was going the opposite way. I was thinking like 1980s, 1990s.
Well, we got the clips.
You know, when the Atlanta
Right here.
Braves won the World Series, like we weren't looting and rioting, but I guess times are changing.
We are looting. It is time to loot because our sports team has won. Therefore, let's loot. Let's riot. There's more clips, Will. Let's loot. Let's riot, and let's burn it down.
Why is
it should be the next
Why is
link.
this a thing? Why is this a thing? Yeah, click the next tab, I guess.
Next link.
Oh, next link.
And
Why is this
hold
the
on.
thing?
Why is the sound not coming up, bro? I see it moving, but is there a sound on it?
No sound on that. But those stores. So here's my question: did those stores already put up those blockers, those wooden blocks, to protect the stores from looting? Did they already know that this was going to happen?
I don't know. Well, all I see is LA on fire.
That thing's amazing. What is happening there? Is that a car? That looks like propane. That looks like something is propelling it.
What is wrong with human psychology that when you win, you celebrate by doing this thing? That is like the existential question of our lifetime. By the way,
You think so? Aren't we living in a world where burn it all down has kind of been promoted by a certain particular political group, and so when people feel excitable and they have lack of ability to,
this has been the reaction for sports fans. Oh, when I was at Ohio State, we would riot in the streets.
you're using this word, riot, you participated.
We would riot in the streets when we beat Michigan and we lost Michigan. It actually didn't matter.
So what was your participation in this so-called riot?
Well, the big thing to do is like burn couches in the streets.
Really?
Yeah. And the cops would show up. And the cops would show up with rubber bullets, and a few people would get shot, and eventually disperses. But in the area, so right off of campus, there's a lot of student housing. And Ohio State is in the middle of the city, so there's student housing everywhere. And the cops are coming in, people are going out after they let it go out of control. Win or lose. I understand after the loss, if it's a bad loss.
Okay.
But when you win, why do people riot?
Well, I was about to throw the question on to you, brother, because you participated in a riot, self-admittedly, back in your, let's just say, less informed days as a college student. We'll give you grace there. So let me ask you, why did you participate in these so-called student riots?
Because everyone else was rioting.
Okay, so you weren't that sophisticated. You weren't thinking. You were part of the mob. Maybe a little bit of FOMO.
You get really drunk.
Okay.
And then one person gets the party going, and everyone's like, me too.
But see, there's a difference, though, because you were young, and these individuals could be young as well. You were also drinking, but these individuals would not be as successful in their robberies and their break-ins if they were absolute, like, on the ass drunk, right?
AOC,
so they can't be drunk. They are cognitively and logically choosing to do this, right?
AOC would say maybe they're hungry.
Oh, that's right.
Maybe they need bread.
You know what? I needed a PS5 because I'm hungry.
And can we reference the fact that we saw AOC and Tim Walsh stream
no,
Madden together on Sunday, and she's looking thick. Do you have a picture of that, Will?
Well, some people are saying. Well, there was one comedian.
Because Will used to always say how hot she is.
That's true.
And then now, I don't know, Will. Maybe your view has
changed.
changed.
There's one conservative comedian that you've probably heard of who announced that he and AOC are now having a a baby. Did you see that one? No. It's the white guy who goes around and goes to like town halls and acts like speaks the truth essentially at these town halls, and he eventually always gets kicked out, whoever that guy is. But he announced, he came up on my X stream that he and AOC are planning on having a baby. That's why she looks so thick and so round right now. What do you think the reason is? Is she stress eating about the whole Kamala thing?
I don't want to make too much fun because maybe she's pregnant. She could be. She kind of looks it, by the way.
She could be.
So, I don't know.
So congratulations, AOC.
Congratulations, AOC.
This is a good thing.
Can we get a burr for her, please?
Burr. This is good.
Congratulations, AOC.
This is, you know why this is an amazing thing?
What?
What kind of response is that? What? That's like a derp response.
And she can't announce her pregnancy before the election because abortion is on the ballot. They've been saying it. And what would it look like if an unmarried woman all of a sudden decides to keep her baby?
Oh, she has to toe the line.
So therefore, they're probably like, you have to hide your baby until after the election.
And
I'm just
eventually, not to get ridiculously morbid, but she probably, it's sacrificial opportunity for her as well.
Dude.
You know they
baby,
roll. You know they roll like that.
Baby.
You know
baby,
they roll like that, though.
Baby.
You know they roll like that, though.
Because before we started rolling, we were talking about Joe Biden biting the baby's foot.
What is this? What is this? Come on. That's just some things you can't unsee, man.
Before we start recording, we were talking about Joe Biden biting the baby's foot.
Man, like, we know that he loves to scratch and sniff and hug and grasp and awkwardly touch and somehow awkwardly socially talk about some odd things about, kids touching his hairs on his legs and stuff. Like, the man, number one, we know is clearly gone. But number two, like, the pattern is real. The noticing is true.
But does it matter? Because he's an old guy. And it was
I don't know any old guys that goes up to babies that they don't know and start biting and nibbling on them.
But he's the president.
And that gives you latitude to do these things?
If it was between a 6 to 14-year-old girl and he touched her or sniffed her or played with her hair, which he's done in the past, it's really inappropriate.
Yeah, I'm with you.
When it's a baby and the parents are Joe Biden fans, then from the parents' context, I don't think they would have thought that was like crazy.
Let me ask you. you got a picture with our esteemed Trump of all Trumps with your family, and he said, "What a beautiful baby." Yeah, beautiful baby.
Perfect baby.
Perfect baby.
With a perfect baby.
Yeah, perfect baby.
With a perfect baby.
Totally see him saying that. So if Trump at that moment, because I'm picturing the picture of you with him, at that moment he leans down,
And he's like,
and he just grabs your child's leg by the ankle and just starts nomming on it.
I don't think he nommed on it. Let's find this video of Biden.
Come on, bro.
Because now,
Would you not
in
be
my mind,
would you not be weirded out? Would you not be like, yo, Trump, bro, it's not like that, bro, it's not like this, bro, not like this, right? Would you do that, or would you be like,
I
yo?
think if it was an old man that I personally liked and thought that they were, I don't think it would have been the worst. If it was a baby, because I've seen people like grab the baby's feet, like, oh, so cute or whatever, like like like
no, but no, Biden. That's why I used that term. Biden noms on these kids. Like that's the weird part. Like if you were just be like, oh, like real quick, like oh cutie poop, like that. Like I can see.
All right, I need to see this video actually.
Okay, here we go. Here's the predator in action. All right, goes low, holds, sniffs, kisses, puts it in the mouth, puts it in the mouth again.
The play is crazy. See, it wasn't a knob, by the way.
It was hand, foot, mouth issue. Haven't you and your wife talked about hand, foot, mouth?
I don't think that's how you get it.
That's exactly how you get it. You get all the germs from the mouth. Come on, bro, that was weird.
All right, can we see that one more time?
Three times.
No, go back. I need to see this. All right. There's the baby. Wait, no, where's the baby? Oh, the baby's gone. See, he didn't sniff the young girl.
Yeah, this is baby time.
All right, baby.
Oh, he's getting excited. He's leaning over.
Hi, baby.
He's thinking about it.
Hi,
He's
baby.
grabbing. He's
Oh,
sniffing.
look at your
He's
little feet.
sniffing.
Look at your little feet.
Putting it fully in my
Yum,
mouth.
yum, yum.
Got the toes in the
Yum,
mouth.
yum, yum.
Nom, 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 nom.
Okay.
Do it again.
That's all right. Fine. It's weird.
Bro, it's more than weird. 3 times. 1 time is I've gone up to kids and be like, oh,
But it is
that's it.
old man weird, not pedo weird.
Is it old man weird or it's
No, I'm saying it's not. It is old man weird. It is not pedo man weird.
you forgot the third option.
What's that? He's eating them?
Yes.
Bro,
Bro, he just did it 3 times. What does 3 represent? What does 3 represent in all the esoteric literature and religions and spirituality? It's always doing in 3s, bro. So he
it
sniffed
is
it.
an appetizer.
You
Just a little palate cleanser.
yeah.
All right, go to dinner.
A little bit of ginger. Just a little bit of ginger.
Clean it out.
Yeah.
Sorbet.
Exactly. And we know when we found that coke and crack in the White House, we know it wasn't his son's. It was Kamala's.
Talking about other viral moments. After Tony Hinchcliffe, which we covered last week,
Yes.
after Tony Hinchcliffe called Puerto Ricans trash,
Yeah.
Biden, I don't know if it was before or after eating a baby, but
We're there in history, guys. We're there in history
can you believe
that we're talking about this.
that's a real thing, by the way, that you say after Joe Biden ate a baby and everyone's going, oh, okay. And we just casually move on.
Exactly. We have normal like you've talked to some of the most extreme people on the planet. The acceleration. What was her name again?
BX.
Like she opened up my eyes. Like there is evil upon evil upon evil, bro.
If you still have not watched the interview with BX, you 100% need to go back and watch the episode with BX because that was probably one of the most eye-opening interviews ever.
I was shocked. I mean, we came on the podcast afterwards, and I was like, I can't believe this. I can't believe
this is real.
That Satanists have like 20 different levels of Satanists.
That there are evils in the world that even the Satanists are like, that's too much for me.
That's a little too hardcore for me. It's like, bro. So when we talk about Biden being part of this and the Diddy files coming out and like all of these, there seems to be a common pattern, Matt. I know I'm taking this a little bit off of a tangent, but if you're voting for Kamala, it seems like the people who are supporting Kamala, especially the entertainment industry, are also all connected to Diddy. That's an interesting
Every single
idea.
celebrity endorsement that she got was people connected to Diddy. which is crazy. Well, either that or just everyone's connected. Delete.
Yeah, but overlaid on top of that, they were also connected to Epstein too. So it's like you got two verifiable connections to two very terrible human beings on the planet, which are also connected to the Lord of Lords, also known as Jay-Z Hova.
Including John Legend and Chrissy Teigen. And Chrissy Teigen, who is known for making weird pizza tweets.
Well, she actually says on X, and she actually talks about eating babies.
It's crazy. I don't even want to. I have it saved. We don't want to pull it up because if we start reading the tweets, it's so bad that if you start reading those tweets, we could probably get taken off just for reading other people's tweets.
It reminds me of the meme, and it's this. The meme is a picture of the galaxy, and there's obviously a little dot, and the arrow pointing to the dot, and the arrow pointing to the dot in this vast expanse of the galaxies says this: "You're here, paying taxes to pedophiles." Like, guys. Out of the entire expanse of the universe, what the hell are we doing paying taxes to pedophiles and terrible humans like this? It's out of all the timelines we could have chosen, we chose this one. So we chose this timeline, Matt. we could have been living in Starfield.
If of all the timelines in the history of the world, if I could live at any timeline, I would live right now.
Well, because you have progeny and you have a child, you have a beautiful wife that you love. Fair enough. I
what
understand
a time to be alive when we're talking about the president eating babies. Like, there's unlimited things to think about, talk about. It never ends. If I'm gonna live anywhere, I don't want to know when it was simple. I want to know what's coming next because it is so crazy.
It is.
That people like you and me who like to just constantly have our brains run. It's constant workout.
I just like when I loaded up the video game of life, and I rolled spec initiative, spec intelligence, spec charisma, and low dexterity. Like when I rolled this character, I did not expect that the timeline would end up like this. This out of all the timelines, I should have been slaying dragons. What the hell are we doing here? What are we doing here, Matt? We're talking about the president of the United States eating children on TV, nom-nomming on children. We have the future New World Order queen, Kamala Harris, coming in, non-elected. People are okay with that, like no problems. We live in a world where they're locking us down. And I actually, if you think about it, America is the most locked down country in the entire planet. You have to have a certification, a license, or a registration to do anything in America. If you go to Somalia, you don't have to register shit. It's actually freer.
Go to Somalia.
Seriously. In terms of that, if you look at it from that perspective, every other country is more free than America.
Well,
you gotta have a license to do anything.
Apparently, you don't need a license to drive a garbage truck. Because talking about alternative timelines.
Oh my gosh. We have our president at McDonald's.
Former president of the United States and potentially future president of the United States not only worked at McDonald's flipping fries, but he is now riding around in a garbage truck and doing his rallies wearing the garbage truck outfit.
Did you see Vivek doing the garbage too? No, there's videos. Look it up. Vivek Ramaswamy is out doing garbage too. God, what timeline is this, bro? Can we re-roll? Can we reset the world builder? What happened? Why are we here, Matt?
Right.
I don't know, man.
And I wish I could say these were just Halloween costumes.
Oh man.
But it is not Halloween costumes. Okay.
It is Halloween, by the way, today, Thursday.
It is Halloween.
It's Halloween. Happy Halloween for those pagans and all you uncultured heathens. Sorry. What are you dressing up as?
Last year, me, my wife, and daughter, we all dressed up as Stitch.
Oh, I think I remember that. Yeah.
This year, we made our daughter wear the same Stitch costume because we're cheap. And we took one picture, and we actually went around the neighborhood. In the neighborhood, the Halloween decorations up.
You're going to be doing the trick-or-treating tonight with your...
No, we don't trick or treat.
Oh, you just pass it out?
We just pass out candy.
Okay, you're like that.
Because I am fearful of our neighborhood kids. Because if you are the house that does not give out candy,
That's right. You got to
in
comply.
a big neighborhood, then they may mess with your house later. It's also a way to buy insurance from the neighborhood kids to watch your house. So I give out extra candy. It's literally like paying off the child mob.
Wow.
Come to my house, kids. We're going to have extra candy. I give fistfuls of candy out because I'm not going to poison my kid with the candy, but I will poison others.
Guys, at least he's not going to nom on your hands or your knuckles.
Unless the baby's really cute, in which case I may take a taste.
Guys.
Okay, if a baby showed up in a really cute Halloween costume and they showed up at my doorstep and like, oh, look, I'm like, oh, and they let me hold the baby because it's like 6 months old and went, Is that really weird?
Yes.
Don't do that.
It's not your child.
So don't.
Why would you put your mouth on another child?
But I don't think like there's like actual like touching of.
Bro, this is how.
It's not like you're sucking on a toe.
This is how you do it. This is the baby's leg in the woman's arm. You go like this. Oh, that's cute. And then you let it go. That's how it works. That's cute. And then you let it go. You don't go, oh, that's cute. Hold it. Lean in. Bring it in. look at the adult for validation. Oh, I'm doing the right thing. Oh, you like that? It's like that now?
Hold on.
Come on, bro.
If you touch the baby's toe.
Yeah, you just go like this and then you let go.
How long? Is there a number on how long you can touch the baby's toe?
Max 1 second.
Like, is it weird if you linger?
Bro.
It's a baby. Babies are so cute. I love babies. Not in like they're delicious type. I just like them in general.
Lingering has an exponential value curve.
Okay.
The longer you linger, the more creepy it becomes really quickly.
Okay. Do you shake hands longer or do you hold the baby's foot longer? Meaning, sometimes when you shake someone's hand, there are handshaking lingerers.
Yes.
Where they like shake your hand and they just keep on talking to you. Right?
Yeah.
And it's like, all right, dude. Like, all right, I'm done.
Someone clip that. That looks weird.
Do you linger? What's supposed to be quicker? Handshake or baby hold?
Baby hold for sure is going to be quicker.
Then a handshake.
Less than 1 second. The creepy factor is the exponential curve. So the longer you hold that baby's foot, the creepier it gets really quickly. Now, if you're Donald Trump, you've seen him. What Donald Trump does is here's the other man's hand. He goes like this, and he brings you in.
Yeah.
Because he's a fucking boss.
The pull.
He's the sigma. He's the alpha, right? So Donald Trump will pull you in, right? That's how he do. And so for Donald Trump, he's making sure that you understand the hierarchy of sorts.
Maybe I'm trying to make the baby know I'm in charge.
That's like a Tim Waltz. That's what a Tim Waltz does. A Tim Waltz is like, I'm in charge of all you useless creatures. That's what Tim Waltz is like, because that's the creepiness of untrue power. When you don't have real power.
Comment down below. Let me know how long touching a baby can be lingered. Wait, don't do it. Actually,
nothing that he said sounds right. Nothing he said
in
sounded
the most
good.
innocent way. Okay, I take that back. Please do not flood the comment section with touching babies.
Oh, bro, if that gets on Reddit,
Dude.
that could be a problem.
White people Reddit, maybe my favorite subreddit
White people
in the world.
Reddit. What is white people Reddit? Tell us for the uninitiated.
It is just the most degenerate stories of stupid things people do.
That stupid white people do?
I don't. It's just stories, so I don't know if they're all white, but they just call it white people Reddit.
Okay. What
It's
about
like
what about
ultimate
the black Reddit?
I've never been in the black Reddit.
I bet that's got to be
Well,
just as degenerate.
it's called White People Reddit. That's the name of the subreddit.
So Reddit had a recent boom, didn't they?
Yeah, we'll get there. Okay, Reddit.
Why is Reddit going up?
Reddit is mooning right now. What is that? What is that up today? That was 33% in one day yesterday.
Holy cow.
Yeah.
Monstrous movements.
And can you look up
Monstrous
the stock
movements.
Reddit as of now?
Wow.
Will? So you can find that.
Wow.
So Reddit announced their first profitable quarter since since monetizing and doing their IPO.
Yep.
And I remember their IPO was what? Earlier this year?
I don't remember. Not
It
gonna
was
lie.
relatively soon. What is it?
A little bit of a pullback. A little bit
No,
of a
another.
pullback.
It was another.
It's still up.
Yeah.
It's
for the
still
day.
up, 3%.
8 points from yesterday.
Yeah.
Points from yesterday. Oof.
Yeah. Go, scroll out to
It's
the
still-
1 year, Will.
It's still early in the morning.
Go to a 1 year. Let's look at the 1 year on this. Yeah. I want to see what it's at. Look at that. That is how you IPO, by the way.
That does not look like a meme coin. Does not look like a shit token.
No.
Well played.
Reddit is crushing it. And do you know who one of Reddit's largest shareholders is? One of the richest men in the world.
Oh.
One of the newest richest men in the world.
One of the newest richest men in the world. Who's that?
Sam Altman.
Oh, Sam Altman is.
He
part of that?
owns over $1 billion of Reddit stock now.
He can farm all of that for his large language models.
Yes. Elon is farming X. Altman is farming Reddit.
Makes sense.
And
Makes sense.
if I had a choice between where I would rather get my data from, I would actually rather get it from Reddit.
Why?
Because Reddit is a set up as a forum where there's more discussion versus X is quick clips.
I would disagree with you 100%.
So X is you get a lot of reactions, but you don't get a lot of discussion. Reddit, it's one topic and it's just discussions go on forever, meaning you get more ideas based on one topic.
I would disagree with you 100%.
Okay.
Why? Because if you look it up, Will, you can find that every time that a language model decides to implement policies in that language model to make the language model less racist and more diverse, the value, the content, the sophistication of all of that content drops 2 standard deviations lower, meaning it gets stupider. The less racist you want to be in your models, the less biased you want to be in your models, the stupider your models are.
Yes.
So, which shows that the more woke you are, the more retarded you become. And the more intelligent you are, the more pattern recognition you have. And all of the smartest, highest IQ individuals all in the world all have the same great pattern recognition. So, Reddit is completely woke. It's completely blue-haired sheepdogs. So you're going to end up with a language model. This is my disagreement with you. You're going to end up with a language model that is 1 or 2 standard deviations worse than other language models because of that forcing bias of not wanting to be racist.
Okay. So I will challenge you there because Reddit is where the woke and left hang out.
Yeah. So they're all retarded.
But it is not racist. It is just as racist, if not more racist than X. It has more crazy, weird ideas than X. It's just not censored as such. They just censor the conservative side more. But all the same degeneracy that is on the X is on Reddit.
Just from a different perspective.
Just from a different perspective.
That is a fair minutia. It's a fair aesthetic. You're not wrong because
Meaning they're getting all the racist input
true.
into it. It's just from the other side.
it's from the other side. And I had this reminds me of a conversation that I had with another individual on a Minnesota conference not too long ago. And we were talking about just this idea is not that we're giving the liberals credit, they're super radical liberals or progressives credit, but the super radical liberals are clearly racist. We know this because they're the ones on the streets who have been radicalized. And when you ask them, hey, is it racist for black people to get, have an ID to vote? Then this, 23-year-old blonde-haired girl says, oh, absolutely, because they don't have access to internet. It's like, you're stupid. You're absolutely dumb. Like, you are actually racist because you believe that they're inferior. They cannot get a license. Clearly, the logic is removed from them. So why does this context matter? Because when I said to this guy, shocked him, I said, maybe the radical leftists who are fundamentally at their core racist, maybe they're just ahead of the curve. Maybe the radical woke, the radical right is finally waking up to the necessity of racism. The liberals were there all the time. They're just ahead of the curve. They treat people poorly. That's the difference. Whereas the red people treat people well and the blue treat people poorly, but the end result's the same. They're both racist AF.
if we take our personal values out of discussion,
Mm-hmm.
and I was given a binary choice, would I rather own Reddit or would I rather own X?
It's clear. I'd rather own it. Reddit.
Yeah,
For
me
sure.
too. Me
100%.
too.
Yeah.
I would rather own
Yeah.
Reddit.
It's a deeper well. I mean, they're both retarded, but I mean, it's a deeper well of retardation.
The way that it's structured, where it's divided into Reddits and subreddits, topic based, where it's built out, so it's not one post that goes viral, it's one topic or story that goes viral. The way that they've structured that, the way that they have human moderators in all the different Reddits to moderate the content versus AI moderating the content and algorithm moderating the content.
It's not as many moderators as we think, but yeah.
But you know what I
it's
mean.
pretty limited. Yeah.
I think that's a more interesting model. I think that is more future proof of a model. And I think they have more data. People are there longer. They're more engaged. There's more discussion. And if it wasn't so liberally left over there, I would spend more time on Reddit than I do on X.
Yeah. So I would. There's nothing you said that I disagree with. I think the perspective is what matters. If you're looking at a acquisition opportunity with multiple revenue, multiple X of revenue coming from it, clearly Reddit is the better play. Now, I would consider myself a somewhat intelligent, somewhat sophisticated consumer. I would want to use X's versus Reddit's initially because the overall language models of Reddit are going to be dumbed down for the masses and the retards. And the question is over time, will Reddit's large language model systems and all their amalgam of all that data actually substantially create better sophistication in the future than maybe the language models that are coming out of X? That would be but I'd say initially from a consumer, I'd use X language model versus Reddit's. As a investor, I would choose Reddit over X. Makes sense.
Well, if you compare, because Sam Altman is heavy in Reddit, Elon obviously owns X. Sam Altman has ChatGPT, OpenAI and ChatGPT. Elon has Grok. Which would you use?
Oh, right now I'm using ChatGPT for most of my stuff. Because I use most of it for coding and large meta data.
It's just
stuff.
better.
It's just better right now.
It's like infinitely better.
Now, I don't ask it philosophical questions around like whether there are 92 genders versus 96, because then everything gets messed up.
Well, if you prompt it right, then it'll answer you.
Yeah, it will.
Yeah. I mean, I use ChatGPT all the time. I use Grok if I want to find maybe something that's more relevant or more time relevant
Grok is so contained to the ecosystem
of X.
whereas ChatGPT has abstracted itself out. No one thinks of ChatGPT and they think of Reddit.
Yeah.
So it's
But now they will.
Now they will, because that's what they're pulling from. But I think that's an important juxtaposition, because it allows ChatGPT to have a larger landmass and larger swath of the market than a Grok, because people, when they think of Grok, well, that's Elon Musk's thing. So clearly constrains consumer behavior.
I think Reddit is a really interesting platform. I really like the way that they do things. Again, I only wish
Is
it
there a
wasn't
Matt Kim
so
subreddit?
I don't think there is.
I'm surprised, because like a lot of huge famous influencers have people who create like subreddits, so they can just have all the
Our
clips.
people are not on Reddit. By the way, if you want to have a subreddit,
Start
on
one.
Reddit, and if you guys want to be on one, we could start playing over there.
Yeah, start
I have no
start one.
problem going over on that side. I used to be on Reddit all the time, actually.
Really?
I used to love Reddit.
There's only one streamer that I watch in the video game. His name is Asmongold, and his Asmongold subreddit is fucking hilarious. Like, if you want to just get a lull for the day, go to Asmongold's subreddit, and you'll get viral clips of absolute clown fiesta humans doing ridiculous stuff. And sometimes it's wholesome, sometimes it's not. So, but it's always a good laugh.
Yeah, I used to spend a lot of time on Reddit, and then I stopped doing it when I realized how bad it was over there. But every once in a while, I'll go check in. And once I start checking in, I'm like, oh, I've been in here for like an hour.
Yeah, it can become toxic really quickly, but man, sometimes it's damn.
And it depends
damn
on the
entertaining.
topic, because some subreddits, they're like, there is no politics allowed at all. And they do a good job. And they just delete people.
Yep.
And because humans are deleting and moderating, it's really hard to go after. Again, versus an algorithm when you say, well, the platform deleted me.
Well, you don't actually really know.
That's true. But you know what I mean.
Yep, yeah.
There's the premise of that.
Yeah.
Talking about mistakes. Were we talking about mistake? Well, this is my lead-in. Talking about mistakes.
Yeah, because Joe Biden should not be eating babies.
At the most recent F1 race on ESPN, they did a little boo-boo.
The boo-boo doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but man, it was mass projected to millions of people all over the planet.
So in this clip, basically on the lower third, they announced the election.
It wasn't lower third; it was the
winners.
whole bottom of the banner, right there. Boom.
And they have Biden, or they have Harris beating Trump 52% to 47%, and they have the exact vote counts.
That's why I'm so glad someone screenshot it. Because could you imagine if that ends up being the numbers of the final count?
Well, not anymore. It's not going to be. Now they have to get a few more fake ballots.
But these people are so stupid, Matt. They
But-
will do it in our face blatantly and say, "Ha ha."
Dude,
They will do
if
it.
that ends up being the exact tally, all shit is going to break loose.
You think?
Yeah, there's no way because the internet's forever. This is safe.
Yeah. But we have our politicians in the flesh and blood lying to our faces, and
No
we
way.
and we
This
go,
is too
no
crazy."
problem, no problem.
But how does this
Okay.
get out? And they said the official statement was they were doing testing and it was a mistake.
So let me ask
And
you.
they do this type of testing from time to time.
But
they
you don't
just-
do it live in one of the biggest races on the planet, Matt,
Exactly.
with millions and millions of people. Like, we have a subscription to F1. We watch that shit. Like,
They don't make these types of mistakes.
you don't make the Matt. You are a director. You're a producer of the Matt Kim podcast with Will. You guys know how to do lower thirds banners. You know how to do overlays on videos. Like,
Okay.
this is not a hard this is not a hard function or job responsibility, Matt.
Is the F1 audience more Trump voters or more
Trump.
Kamala voters?
Absolutely, Trump.
Okay. If that's true, then could this be voter suppression?
Absolutely. This is, if I don't care what anybody says, if you're not in the racing world, you don't know anything. I'm in the racing world. Every other weekend, I'm in the racing world. These people at races, 99 out of 100 people bleed red, deep red. And you'll find that one guy who's got lots of money at the race, who's just here for the shits and giggles. He's blue because he has money and he can be obtuse. He doesn't have to actually engage with society anymore, right? Like all the people up in the Hamptons and all the people up in all these expensive places. up
Martha's
north.
Vineyard.
Martha's Vineyard. They don't have to actually engage with society. When you bust people into them, immigrants into them, and say share the load, they go, "Oh no, not today. It's okay. Just go somewhere else." It's like, bro,
Wait, hold on. Michelle Obama lives in Martha's Vineyard.
but
And
she's,
I was told that life for her is pretty tough.
it is.
Then nothing you say makes sense because she lives in Martha's Vineyard, and in Martha's Vineyard, I'm told that where she lives and that she grew up in a very tough outlook, and that's really hard for her because people look down to her. Martha's Vineyard is a place that you struggle.
It's hard to live as the only man in that area in a $7.8 million mansion, Matthew.
Well, it's a struggle if you cook for them.
That's true. Do not be the Obama chef.
Be empathetic.
You'll end up dying in a 3-foot water paddleboarding.
You're just not empathetic to the plight of the black man.
He man, she
Seven-
sure, she man.
She's on the bottom. He is
On
on
the
the bottom
bottom?
rung.
I'm pretty sure she's on top.
No.
Just saying, bro. I don't think she's the one on the bottom.
Is this guys?
Have you seen her back?
Is this the timeline we're in, Matt?
This is the timeline we're in. What kind of bizarre world are we in? Is that one of the former president's wife is a man? What are we doing here?
I mean, she's got the linebacker gorilla back. I mean,
I don't want to live in any other timeline. By the way, this is just wild.
This is it.
This
You're
is
saying
it.
this is it. This is it. We made it.
We are at full idiocracy, okay? Because the former president, just 2 presidents ago, is gay, smoking crack, and his wife's a man. The president after that literally bites babies and sniffs little girls, and the new president dresses up as a garbage man. This is the timeline that we are in. This is our life now.
If you put it like that,
There is no way to spin that any other way.
I swear, if aliens came today,
They'd be like, we're out of here. This is,
you got it.
fuck this.
That's exactly what
here.
they say. They'd look around and be like, "Yo, bro, let's go back. Like this sucks. Let's give
Wrong.
them."
They're like, I'm pretty sure the Dodgers just won the World Series. Why are they burning the city? You're looking around going, dude, what the hell is going on here? You know? And they're like, no wonder Joe Biden's always looking around before he gets off the stage. He's like, this is life.
This is it. This is it. I mean, they would look at us en masse and they'd say, this species has de-evolved, where their actions and behaviors after winning is destroying everything. Like
They come in, they're like, oh, the air must be unbreathable. Everyone's wearing a mask. I'm like, no, it's the virus. They're like, there's a virus? Wait, how come nobody died? Can you just imagine coming down and seeing the last 8 years of our lives?
Yeah. They would see us celebrating people cutting their genitals off. They'd see self-mutilation. They'd see us spending $4 billion to make 10 miles of railroad track out in California. They would see the absolute rise and love of the invasion that's happening, 10,000 plus people per day, and we're celebrating that. And then when we're actually winning, we destroy our own city. Yes.
And
they would see all this, and they would get back in that spaceship. They'd look at their green homies and be like, "Bro, fuck this culture. Let's give them 10,000 more years to mature, and then we'll come back."
They're gonna be like, even the Satanists think it's crazy.
There you go.
Even the Satanists think this is too wild.
Even the worst humans on the planet think what's happening is
too much.
Is too much. Take me off world, right? Take me off world right now.
We laugh about it because it's so stupid.
And it's so
so
true.
ridiculous. It is so true.
Ugh.
This is a timeline that we've been graced with, and I would not want to live in any other timeline.
What a time to be alive.
Amazing, isn't it? Amazing.
What a time to be alive, guys. Oh, man. Oh.
And my favorite clip of Trump and Halloween is when he was patting the minion on the head, put the candy on his head.
Yeah. Do we have that clip?
Yeah, we do. This is my favorite Halloween clip ever, by the way, because it's so stupid. It's so funny. So well.
We bringing this up? Matt's dying right here.
I'm
We need
dying
to
today.
see
I'm
this
dying
thing.
today.
It's good.
I'm
Hey,
dying
happy
today.
Halloween, guys. Happy Halloween. I know it's past. This is after the fact. Here we go.
The trick-or-treating kid. He puts it on his head.
It just falls right off. It just falls right off, man. Yeah, but come on, man. He's not bending over to sniff and put his his orifice near their body parts.
Talking about body parts, Joe Biden decided to dress up for Halloween this year.
Oh, what did she dress up as, man?
Panda. Dude, where's the picture of Jill Biden dressed up for Halloween? This is crazy. Can you tell people, for people that may not be aware, what does the panda signify in this Podesta-driven world?
It's unfortunate that we live in a world where these fake animals called pandas, look it up, pandas aren't real. They're just regular rodents painted with a black eye and white fur. But unfortunately, within the deep satanic world that Matt has had conversations with people in, is that the panda represents pedophilia at its deepest level. And you might say, how does pandas represent pedophilia at the deepest level, it's when you absolutely, and this is not safe for work, guys, but when you, let's just say, defile a young human, you will blow out all of their blood vessels in their head and behind their eyes, and they end up looking like they have black eyes. It's very disturbing. It's unfortunate that I know these types of things, but it's because I'm willing to be awake and alive in this world where evil exists and the spiritual world exists, and the panda represents the absolute defilement and destruction of a young child's soul, physically manifested. So the panda is the elite's way of showing that they are part of the evil that resides in that cult and in those societies and in those circles, unfortunately.
With everything going on in the world, and with the idea of pedophilia, of child trafficking, of these things being so known, and we've been screaming about the Epstein list, we've been screaming about who's on the list with Diddy, and that is taking over the headline every single day. Anytime there's a new amount of information on Diddy that is uber viral, people are very concerned about this.
Mm-hmm.
Knowing this, in what world do they think it's okay that Jill Biden comes out in a panda costume?
It almost seems like the fake made-up panda character and the persona is exactly flown in our faces to tell the world, number one, we don't care about you. Number two, we hate you. And number three, we're doing it in your faces. We despise you. And we're willing to show you, because that's part of the undersigned core philosophy, is that the evil must show you what they do so that they can be accepted to be able to do it. Because they've revealed to you, Matt, you've had revelation. You've been initiated. They've showed you the symbolism. They've showed you what they're doing. So you, as a public, have conceded this, and you are accepting of them. And you are not only accepting, but you are allowing it. That's the evilness of it all.
Is there any possibility that it's just a Halloween costume?
No, because symbolism will always be their downfall, right? There's a distinct reason. If you're just half awake, you go to the Super Bowl, and the halftime is 25 minutes of absolute, let's just say, evil imagery, satanic imagery. And everyone there giving that energy, to that energy. They're feeding that evil energy, and they're essentially conceding and saying, yes, do more of that. Yes, do more of that. This is evil beyond comparison. And I think people might say, oh, Peter, you're conspiracy. No, I see with my own eyes, the eyes that God gave me, and the eyes that God gave me tell me that I'm disturbed by the imagery that I see on that dance show, or I'm disturbed by the images that I see in that entertainment show or that halftime show. I maybe even if I'm ignorant, there's something here that disturbs me about those imageries, the dark reds, the dark flames, right? The whole lifting stuff up to these effigies and these things that look like giant penises in the air. Like come on, let's be honest. Symbolism has a deep, archaic, but at the same time, there's these symbols have been around for generations, years, thousands of years. So for us to be ignorant of this fact is just unfortunate.
Everything that we see is a misdirection.
Yeah.
You see one thing, they do another, and most people never realize it.
Yeah.
Proof in point. Can you pull up this last clip, Will? I feel like this clip, I saw it, and I was like, oh, it is so indicative of society.
What is this? Wait.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Are you good?
You guys all right?
You okay?
God, yeah.
Are you
I'm
okay?
okay,
People have no idea what they see. You can see it right in front of your eyes,
Puñeta, are
And you
you
just
okay?
go, did I just see
You
that?
okay?
And you move
Here
on.
you go. Here you go. Oh, God, are you okay? Oh my God.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay. Okay.
I feel like this is life right now. This is exactly the timeline we are living in. We see the person fall, run away, and we go, huh, that's really interesting.
Well, secret societies all have two layers. There's the first layer, which is for public consumption, and then there's the deeper layer, what they call for the initiated. And so that's what's happening. We're just unwashed and uninitiated, Matt. We get to see all the symbolism, but no one's digging that one step deeper to understand what the symbolism actually means. Because once you dig deeper and you see what the symbolism means and you become initiated, then you realize how evil it actually is for them to have panda costumes walking around like that.
Well, good thing you said that. Because
Let's be honest, though. President of the United States, optic opportunity. Out of all the things, optic opportunity. It's Halloween, American festival, American celebration, American, holiday. Out of all the things, you're going to dress up as a panda, Matt. Out of all the things. You're not going to take an opportunity to look voguish. You're not going to look at the opportunity to look like you could be on GQ. You're not going to take the opportunity to make sure Jill is wearing $12,000 necklaces and $40,000, Versace dresses to make an amazing costume, that is red carpet worthy. You're going to, out of all the options, Matt, you're going to say, I want to dress up in panda. You can't even see my face. I'm just going to dress up in a $15 Walmart panda costume. Come on, Matt. Come on.
Some people may not know.
Melania Trump would never do this.
No, but she's like way hotter.
Well, she has class. but think about it. Melania Trump would never do this. She would never go out in a panda. Well, you don't see her beauty. You don't see her for who she respectfully is.
Well, that's good because for the next, there are people that are uninformed. There are people out there that don't understand what's been going on in the world around us and possibly what we've experienced and that what a lot of us have been eye-open to in the last 4 years.
Oh, yeah.
Which is perfect because next episode, what we're going to do is we're going to break down the last 4 years of our life. We will go through what we've learned, what we've noticed, and possibly what to look forward to for the next election.
You mean the New World Order?
We'll go through it next week. Stick around. See you guys next week.